Alright, good day. Sort of. It's forecast to be like this all day. So we're going to have to be an umbrella carrying kind of a day. So let's get on the road and start looking for a place to eat for lunch. Alright, so I remember seeing there's a fitness place over here on the second floor called Pig Gym. I saw another Pig Gym a couple blocks behind me. There's probably a multiple locations kind of a gym. But a block, I think it's this block? No, it's this one right here. There's another coffee shop. Let's see if they got some eats. We'll get some lunch and a coffee. Well, unfortunately, that was just a coffee place. I didn't see a food menu. So, on we go. So this came, what, 50 yards that way? Less than 50 yards? We got a cafe over here, a hideout. Got taco, I think it says brunch. Let's try the one across the road. Nice, hold on. Decisions have to be made, folks. Going for the Da Nang, the hideout instead. Alright, so this place is only seating available is all wet, so we're going to go across the street after all. Oh my goodness. Sort of chicken curry soup. Got carrots, potatoes, onions, chicken, and with a small bowl of rice, and of course my obligatory mocha. It's 4:30. This is ridiculous. I only got 0.3 miles in so far today. I don't think Home Slice is going to get his miles in today. So let's go get some coffee somewhere. I'm just around the corner. My apartment's back that direction. But yeah, we're doing Indian tonight, so I don't have to do much walking in this rain. And over here is a coffee shop I saw the other day I'm going to check out. So it's a really wet day. This is the most rain, let's see, in like what, 10 days I've been here? This is the worst amount of rain I've had to deal with in the 10 days I've been here. In Da Nang, I kept saying Da Nang. I think Hollywood screwed me up because I probably heard it say Da Nang. It's too many Hollywood Vietnam era war movies. But let's go get some coffee. That's right where that old scooter is a place. I saw a sign that said they grow their own coffee. Of course, once I get all the way over here to Bamboo Bob's Cafe, got a cappuccino for $1.71. Now the rain starts to let up all the time. I couldn't do this like 10 minutes ago. So I've looked out, it stopped pouring. Now it's just an irritating little light drizzle. So let's get some walking in. I'm only at about 0.6 miles I think for the evening. So I got about 4 miles of walking to get done. It's just enough sprinkle to be irritating with someone has to wear glasses to see things. Whoa. So now I'm like block off from the beach. But the wind, the wind is a little bit stronger over here. So I've opted for a Mexican restaurant. Maybe get a big old burrito here. Alright, so dinner tonight at Casa Loco. Oh, that enchilada was something else. I don't understand, people. Why the heck do I have to come all the way to Vietnam and get such awesome Mexican food? That's just, my brain's running error code 404. Page not found. Stopped raining, so let's get some walking in. Burn off some of the calories from that enchilada. Whew, that was really good. Walk around and help get oriented. See the curves in this building's roof? Helps me orient where I am. First time I tried to get oriented in a foreign country was in Hong Kong. A bunch of guys got off the boat, started walking around the city. Said, okay, if we get all confused and lost, everyone come back and reform at this McDonald's in Hong Kong. We walked one block and ran into another McDonald's. Alright, new plan. We're not using McDonald's as a reference point. Hold up a map they had in the McDonald's of all the McDonald's in Hong Kong. It's like over 100. So yeah, find stuff that stands out visually or reference point so you know where the heck you're at. But today with smartphones, though, Google Maps, GPS, it's not so hard to get back to where you're trying to find. Back to your apartment, hotel room, whatever. Back in the day, that was not true. Ooh. Oh, this is the Indian restaurant I ate at the other day. Indus. I was off the hook. So there in the distance is a curved roof building. Now I'm facing towards the beach, and this road runs parallel to the beach. So here we have the Cups coffee place, and then across the road is Highlands. Find both of these coffee places everywhere. They've got pastries inside them as well. I don't think they actually serve food, other than, you know, desserts and pastry kind of stuff. Can't recall. One of them might have like a bagel sandwich or some sort. Can't remember. Now we're back to the part of the city where I was walking around a couple nights ago to try to find some guy's lost dog. I walked up and down several blocks here, did about 2 miles trying to find that guy's dog. Alright, Frogger time. Not much Frogger today. I did see you the other night, like I said, walking back and forth through here, looking for that expat's lost dog. Kind of looks a little bit like my little dog. Problem is, it's a little brown job. All the dogs around here are little brown dogs. A lot of people give him a hard time saying that his little dog has probably been someone's dinner by now. I don't know. There might be some people who eat dog here. There's a lot of pet stores for people who have little puppy dogs for pets. So it might have been true they ate dogs in the past. I don't really think there's much of a market. I could be wrong. There's too many people with locals. Oh, here's another place I had coffee at. There's too many people around here with little pet dogs, purse-sized dogs. That's pets. I think that's a bit of a wise tale more than anything lately. Asian restaurant. Asian. I'm in Asia, dummy. You know what I'm saying? Seafood restaurant. Big prawn. Fish in the back. Lobsters. Looks like we've got 2 different species of lobsters. Crabs, mussels, clams. Now, some of these restaurants around here, I feel like they're more tailored towards the bus crowds. We got 2 buses here. It's like a big tour group kind of an area where they drop off all the tourists on these big groups. So you got these large restaurants. There's a big one there. Big one here. I'm guessing that's another large one over there. I feel like there are tour groups put together for foreigners. Chinese, Koreans, Japanese. They bring them down here for dinner. Drop them off, get out of the bus, and come back like 2 hours later. Get back on the bus and take them to their hotels or whatever. I'm guessing this is probably a bit more prevalent over here in Asia. Here's a vegan coffee and eatery and bakery. Probably has a bit more to do with Buddhism, I would think. Alright, now we're getting into part of the city I have not been to yet. Uh-oh, might get in trouble with the music from that place. Looks like we're coming to an end of restaurants. Now we're definitely looking a little more like we're in a residential neighborhood. So I remember seeing from the beach that hotel, so I know I keep walking this way on the way back to the beach, so let's do that. Walk through this residential area. Getting closer to the beach, I can hear the waves from here. Just gotta get inside this building and be back at the beach. There's that big hotel. There's a block off the beach, so it's very quiet. The one block over is the main drag along the beach. That's a nice looking villa there. Another one back there in that little alley. Nice and quiet out back in here. Low bridge. Oh. I bet you I can get across this way. But you can see, nice and quiet, even though we're like a block away from the beach. Uh-oh. Oh no, there's a path right there. I'm good. Pretty swanky looking hotel. Wind's pretty strong now I'm next to the beach. Should have much stronger waves this evening than yesterday because of all this wind. Popped out next to another Highlands coffee place. I have not gone that direction. I'm not going to do it tonight. I'll head back towards my apartment is. About a mile away at this point, I would think. So I'm about, I don't know, was that 4 blocks away? Being back to the main drag. See the street stoplights there in the distance. That'll be back to the main road. I want to say that's the road that goes across the Dragon Bridge when you head back towards town. So I'm back to the intersection. This should be the road that goes back in the downtown area, across the Dragon Bridge. And it's all parts of the area that I've been walking for the last week. Let's walk this direction. Less wind. It's up here at the corner is that other Highlands and the cups of coffee or whatever place. Cups of coffee. You want to say cups of tea. And then there on the corner is another Highlands Coffee. So these are the 2 coffee places I've been to a couple of times each. And then back that direction is the apartment. That direction, like I said, should be Dragon Bridge. And that's the path I just went earlier. So notice that there are buses. If I look inside here, transportation to Bana Hills, Hoi An, and the airport. And then this here has a shuttle car schedule. I'm pretty certain I've seen buses here dropping off tourists. So once again, you can go Bana Hills, Hoi An. I guess that is for a car. That's up to 15 guests. So it should be a bus service. So it's looks like it's a hotel, Cecilia, whatever. Let's see. Oh, pick up from hotel lobby at 9 and return at 16. Pick up from hotel lobby and return in the evening for Hoi An. So there's a possibility of doing little side excursions. Doing a little side questing. Yeah, I bet you like something like that probably. Reminds people of the different places around here for the tourists. Just a couple more blocks, we'll be back in that main touristy area. Now they don't have the crazy rat's nest of wires like I saw in the Philippines, at least not in this area. But if you listen, you can hear the buzz, buzz, buzz. Which I don't think it's coming from there. Oh, no. It is buzzing up there. One of those wires up there is buzz, 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 buzz. I don't want to stand underneath that for when it rains. So it'll be a shocking experience. Alright, now I'm going to get accosted by all these women here in these corners going to hit me up for a massage. Hello. Only one. Woo, bus behind me. Dude, can't get any closer to the freaking awnings and trees. Holy cow. So these are the long skinny blocks running parallel to the beach. And this is where you'll see most of the Westerners, all the expat kind of crowd, tourists. Not too many cars. Hopefully the one comes now though. Not too many cars go up and down this. Usually cars dropping and picking up people around here. Well, that wraps it for the night. It's almost 9:30. I'm getting about 3.8 miles, a little short. Kind of couldn't do much walking earlier today because of heavy rains, but now it's not raining. So that's it for today. See you later.